in all situations like this, then they are completely failing in their duty.
It was a steep learning curve, very much. And I know at that time, I took the anger of the Choker family and it became my anger. 2 years later, after Surjit's death, the second trial took place, in which Andrew Coulter and David Montgomery put on trial. The family at that time knew that this was the last chance. One trial had already failed. This was the second trial. If this failed, then there would never ever be justice.
Today, a crime has been committed in this courtroom in the name of justice. 3 men were accused of murdering Surjit Singh Choker on the 4th of November 1998. Yet for the second time in 2 years, no one has been found guilty of his murder.
I remember when the verdict came through, our head just went down.
There are 2 systems of justice at work in this country. One for whites and a very different one for black people and the poor. The Choker family do not believe that they would have been treated this way had their son been white.
I was full of rage, but it was the rage that Mr. and Mrs. Choker and Manji had in the room.
The family is demanding an independent public inquiry into the Crown and the police's conduct in this case, as well as the manner in which they investigate such attacks on black people in Scotland.
I was a trainee at the time. I was just in my first year of traineeship. And institutional racism was at the heart of what had happened to Surjit Singh Choker. Monumental incompetence by institutional racism.
The verdict is an indictment of the state of the Crown Office and the police. Fundamental errors, professional incompetence, failure of leadership. The real verdict is one of institutional racism.
No other lawyer in this country had ever dared to say, let alone a trainee lawyer, had dared to say that on the steps of the High Court. Condemning the process, condemning the trial, condemning the verdict, condemning the Crown Office, condemning the Lord Advocate, condemning the police.
We cannot trust the judiciary, the police, the prosecution service to protect our people. Surjit was murdered because he was black, but his family was betrayed by a system because of the colour of their skin. And we hope that real change does take place because our community is tired of grieving at gravesides. Thank you.
It was heartbreaking because there was a part of me that felt, could I have done more? What now?
He even looks racist. That's crazy. What happening? What be happening? Star Quest. damaged.
How much you serve?
Mother of God.
I'd like to make you.
And what is...
Fine.
I'm... Good luck then.
Oh, 4 hours. Bruh.
Good day. See you later.
Oh yeah, she wears the clothes that you give her. That's quite cool.
On the dress you gave me, Henry. What do you think?
I've got something that needs stitching up.
All right. I can't have you walk.
Hey, she repaired them. So
Easy guys, don't my hair from cringy that day.
Deploy. Yeah. Yeah.
Where to at this? Did you hear this?
Yeah.
The Arabian horse.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
God's blessings.
See you later.
Right, now I need Raven. Oh, got it. I've got everything. Let me go to them now. Oh shit.
Jesus Christ, me.
I got fucking everything.
Wonderful. Come with me. Take care now.
What's taking them so long? Oh, I really don't know.
Ready? Now put it on.
Oh, that's an improvement. That's good. That's really fucking good.
You don't think it's too much?
It's perfect. If I met you at night, I'd shit myself.
That's exactly what humans look like.
Says the man who's never seen one.
Well, I mean, that's exactly what people think humans look like.
Yep, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all.
We're only just getting started.
Have you heard about anything interesting going on lately?
Just some talk about lost sheep and indecent wenches. Probably nothing to interest you.
Maybe later.
I don't really have anything specific right now, but I did hear about something interesting from one of your neighbors.
Who?
I don't know his name, but it was about as old as you. He said his family owned the Scallops Tavern.
Young Adam, then. And the interesting part?
He decided he wanted to go back home, see the damage and so on. And someone looted it right in front of his nose.
I know. I've met those scavengers before. It's not that interesting, just sad, really.
Well, it certainly isn't Christian. But the thing is, they were hiding money in that cellar of theirs.
And did he say where he was going?
He said he's going to Rattai, that he has some arrangements for.
It won't be easy to find him. Rattai's a little overcrowded nowadays.
Then you'll have to ask someone, won't you? Bloody hell. Do you want me to hold your hand while you do it?
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad.
I wouldn't count on it. The looters probably spent all of it by now if he called into the right tavern. And anyway, I'm sure they didn't exactly have the royal treasure hidden there.
This Adam said it was enough to fix a whole cottage, or to go exploring the world.
Alright, but it still seems shady. And you haven't really given me much to go on.
Maybe, but I don't have anything better. Why don't you find him, and ask him, and see where it leads you?
I'll be on my way then.
Go, and ask him when you see him. Maybe you'll think of something. Goodbye.
you like to move to Pribyslavitz? I need someone there who's able to read and write and do sums. If you can do that, you'd make a good merchant to handle building materials.
That's nearly the same job I had at the Skalitz mines. And they were the most profitable mines for miles around.
True. We don't have any mines, of course, but if you could handle the trade, that would help me a lot.
I know enough about trade, but I won't work for nothing. What are you offering?
Look here, I'm the bailiff there, and let's face it, one day I'll rise even higher. So you ought to stick with me as long as I still have an interest in you, don't you think?
You've got a point, all right. I knew you as the blacksmith's boy, and now you're a bailiff. Fair enough. I'll take the job. See you later.
So, how are you doing?
Maybe it's just as well. We'll return to Skalitz any day now, and folk would have no respect for me if they knew I'd been hauling shit. See you later.
Do you know where I can find the young innkeeper?
Adam? He's either tottering around the tavern or hanging around the horses. You know him?
Yes. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Humble greetings.
Your wife will be happy today.
What? How so?
I found a few things in Skalitz that were hidden near your house. I gave them to your wife.
What? Now I won't see a groschen of it. But not only that, but she'll have my balls too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Of course not, lad. You couldn't have known. And you deserve a reward. Here, take this at least. I'm poor, but you saved us. Take care.
Yeah.
Here you are, you poor soul.
I'll never forget your kindness. Thank you.
God be with you. God be with you.
I'm glad to see you.
You went to Skalitz on your own, didn't you? That took guts.
No, not really. It took me a while before I could work up the courage.
That was sensible of you. I went back straight away, and I almost got killed.
I know. I heard. That's part of the reason I was so nervous.
And how did it go? Did you do everything you wanted?
There wasn't anything to do. Someone already did it before me. I wasn't even able to catch that thieving bastard.
What thief?
Some shady-looking character. Whole face smeared with soot. He shot out of the basement as soon as I went by and ran away with his loot. I got such a scare. I didn't think about running after him, and he stole absolutely everything, even our new kettle.
What did he look like?
I didn't get a good look at him. He was covered in soot, and his sack of loot was so full, he had the kettle tied to it on the outside. It was gleaming.
A sooty man, a big sack and a new kettle. Of course he could clean himself up and throw away the sack. Maybe it was a devil. Or a charcoal burner.
You know, it really could have been a charcoal burner. That sack definitely looked like a charcoal burner sack, and there are a lot of those around Rovna, so he wouldn't have far to go.
What was it he took from your place?
I don't know. My father told me never to talk about it.
What harm is there in telling me now? I can't steal it. Someone got there before me.
That's true. My father hid some money and valuables there. There was a jeweled cross he wanted to give Bianca as a dowry.
What did the cross look like?
Why do you ask?
Well, if I saw it somewhere...
What? You want to look for it?
Well, like I said, if I see it or hear something about it, we'll see.
That would be so kind. I've nothing left. If I had that cross, at least I'd have something to remember them all by. The cross itself was silver, and it had a small red ruby in the middle, like a heart, and it was hanging on a red string.
And did you tell the Catchpoles about it?
I did. Alex asked me what happened and then sent me straight to them.
And what happened?
They said they were sorry, but they don't have anyone who could search all the houses looking for a kettle. So they told me if I don't know who it was, then there's nothing they can do.
See you later.
Your money or your life? I'll slay you, you scum.
Take your hardware and get the hell out of my sight.
All right, all right. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I am at your service.
Have you been to Skalitz lately?
What would I be doing there? Everything burnt down.
Someone saw a charcoal burner rooting around there.
And how does anyone know it was a charcoal burner? I'd like to know.
Well, they said he had a charcoal sack and...
Sacks aren't hard to come by. Especially around Skalitz. Anyone could have them.
Including the guilty man.
Or maybe it wasn't me, and you're looking for someone else.
If you don't confess right now, you'll be eating ash too. They saw a man with this sack, and I don't have a problem beating it out of you.
Look, I really wasn't there. Even if you beat me, or let them take me away in chains, I'm still not the person you're looking for.
Fine then. But if anyone catches you trying to loot Skalitz...
They won't. I've never done it before, so I'm not going to start now. Take care, mate.
Tu?
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Have you been to Skalitz lately?
Skalitz? I thought that place burned down to the ground. What would I be doing there?
Someone there saw a charcoal burner rooting through the burned-out buildings.
Well, if you know who it was, then why did you come to me?
I don't know who it was, just that it was a charcoal burner.
And how do you know that? Because he was grubby from ash in the middle of a town full of ash?
No, because he had a charcoal burner's sack.
And that's your evidence? Anyone can get that. There's plenty lying around the forge, and there's a lot of people wandering around there.
Trying to throw the blame on someone else, are you? Forget it. You're gonna get what's coming to you, you thieving bastard.
No, I don't know who did it, but it wasn't me. I'm innocent, I swear.
You only stop lying. I can see it in your eyes. You did something, and I'll get it out of you.
Please, no, I didn't do anything. I just found it. It must have fallen from someone else's sack, but I wasn't in Skalitz and I didn't loot anything.
A likely story. Though, if you had a sudden attack of conscience and gave it to me,
I might just believe you didn't do anything wrong.
Here it is. Everything I have. Take it and leave me be. I didn't do anything wrong. Farewell.
Why are you waking me? Go away.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Have you been to Skalitz?
Not since I ran away from there. Why do you ask?
Because someone saw you wandering around the houses there, poking around.
That's ridiculous. Like I said, I haven't been back since that horrible day.
If you don't tell me what I want to know, I'll make you regret it.
Jesus Christ. All right. I was there. But I came late. The good stuff had already been taken, and I didn't want to go poking around.
Carry on.
It was... Look, this is the rest of what I found. I don't want it. Just take it. Give it to the needy. Whatever you want. God be with you. Dad.
Yeah.
What do you need?
You know, I happened to run into that charcoal burner we were talking about.
But what?
I got something, but I doubt it was everything.
There was definitely more. This is still better than nothing. Thank you. How much do I owe you?
No, I don't want anything. Glad to do a favour for a neighbour.
Oh, right. Cool. This room smells. This is bloody DLC fun.
Today I'm saying goodbye.
There is a soldier. The soldiers? Yes. What are they doing here? We are prison here. What's happening? They are living here, and soldiers is upstairs. We cannot move. We cannot speak with you. You can't leave the house. No. They told you that? Yes. I can't breathe. How long are they going to stay? I don't know. Are they paying you any money? You are kidding.
Abdullah Seif, the bank manager, said he had to get to his bank to open the safe, but the soldiers let him go. He told us when the soldiers come, they wake everybody up and herd them into a kitchen for hours while soldiers sleep in their bedrooms and read or use the phone for 100 cents. He sent us downstairs to see if his brother would open the door so we could ask the soldiers why they keep taking over this house. Do you want to go? Yes. Just open the door and then...
Salami, sausages, lard of all kinds, and scratchings to make your mouth water more than the finest cake. Has your manhood been wilting of late? Then buy this powder made of a unicorn. on your face. If your cottage burns
Jesus
down,
Christ
our
be
sausages
praised.
will still taste good. If your husband is murdered, our sausages
I
will
changed
be
my mind.
here.
I'll
Come
become
and
your
get
apprentice.
them.
Wonderful! Oh, glorious day! I have a successor in my work.
So, how do you plan to start training me?
With a test of your practical skill.
Oh.
From the yard or
I
from
have
the
my
woods,
eye
lean
on
and
3
fatty pork,
rare
chicken
objects
and
of
beef.
great value.
We have it all.
But sadly,
Come
they're a
and
little
see.
difficult to obtain.
Go on.
First, I need a tooth of Saint Procopius. Then I'll need a branch from a topping out hung on a church. And finally, a talisman for luck from a passionate player.
Bloody hell, that's a lot. All right, one thing at a time.
Sausages, meat of all shapes, sizes
About that
and
tooth.
flavours.
It's going to be slightly more complicated, isn't it?
I know. Yes, it would be very difficult to gain such a rare relic, of course. That's why I have an alternative solution.
I'm listening.
Meat, mutton,
A
veal,
layman
beef
named
and
Procopius
chicken.
lives by the monastery. And it just so happens, thanks to my intricate medical knowledge, that I found out he has a sick tooth.
How did you find out he has a sore tooth?
As it happens, he told me at the tavern. But that's not important.
And how am I supposed to get the tooth?
I haven't the faintest idea. You'll have to think of something. But maybe you'll be able to persuade him to let the blacksmith pull it.
Salami, sausages.
Wouldn't that be
meat of all
swindling
shapes,
people?
Sizes and flavours.
It is, and it isn't. If I sell that tooth as the tooth of Saint Procopius, then it certainly is deceitful. But if I sell it as a tooth from Procopius of Sasau, then I'm cheating nobody.
Does it really matter whose tooth I bring then?
Of course it does. The name Procopius in this holy land is shrouded with mystical power.
Your mouth water
Sometimes I might play a trivial trick on someone, but I assure you, I'm no swindler.
Fine, I'll get it from him.
Wonderful.
Garlic soup for the winter.
This topping out, what's that?
You're not a carpenter, it seems.
Good man.
No,
Good
I'm a
wine.
blacksmith.
Come have a look.
I
Don't
see.
be shy.
Well,
You'll never
a
see
topping
such
out
fine
is a
meats.
decorated spruce or a conifer tree hung on top of the roof of a new house to bring good fortune and God's blessing.
Cabbage. Cabbage.
That topping off is hung pretty high, isn't it?
Naturally.
Come right up.
It hangs
It's
on the
a feast
rooftop
for your
according
eyes and your
to
stomach.
tradition.
It's hard to
And the
resist.
church is
You'll
tall.
not find
And
better
how am I
meats
supposed to get it
anywhere.
down?
Damned if I know. But they had to get it up there somehow, didn't they?
Well, then all we need to do is break off a branch somewhere, buy a few ribbons, and we've got our own homemade topping out right there.
You don't understand, young man. The topping out was sanctified by a priest, and it hangs on the highest church far and wide. You can't just replace it with a decorated branch.
Fair enough.
Our Lord's tasty. Good on bread and
Very
for
well.
frying.
I'll get it.
Come and get it, fine people. And pork crackling too. A joy to taste.
This player's talisman. Where am I supposed to find it?
I actually have a specific one in mind. Here at the inn, there's a dice player who always has a cat's paw with him. That's supposed to bring him luck.
From the yard or from the wood.
A
lean
cat's
and
paw?
fatty pork,
I thought players
chicken
bring along a
and beef.
rabbit's paw for
We
luck.
have it all.
I thought so too. But this man is winning one game after another, so cats are clearly even more powerful than rabbits.
Oh. How am I supposed to get the talisman from him?
I haven't a clue. It won't be easy, but I'm sure you'll find a way.
Good
We'll
men,
see.
good wives, come have a look. Don't be shy. You'll never see such fine meat.
Very well. I'll get you the paw. I'll get looking for those things then.
Excellent! You do that, my journeyman. Good luck.
Vegetables, fruit, apples, cucumbers.
About those other things.
Come get them.
I'll get...
Excellent! Farewell.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Jesus! What have we here? Hey, come now. What in the...
What's that?
Has something happened?
Fuck.
Watch out! There's a thief here!
Sorry, mate. I'm just gonna grab. There's nothing on top of it.
You there! Stop!
Surrender! You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you.
Someone reported you were picking locks. This definitely won't.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of Ratai sent me on a secret mission. And to do it, I have to bend the law a little now and again. Do you understand?
Well, I thought...
Right. Alright, now where's the last piece? I don't want to go work. Got to chat to the blacksmith.
So what we're going to do is we're going to open this door. Hopefully nobody's inside.
I want to do this. I want to do this.
Yeah.
God save you.
I've heard that some time ago a pilgrim from the Holy Land was selling a few relics. Did he come by here and offer you part of a sword?
Would it surprise you if I said yes? Why do you ask?
I'd buy the piece from you.
Well, why not? I don't know why I let myself get bamboozled into buying it. It's quite useless. Good luck then.
Where the fuck suck your mum, you fucking pussy? Actual faggot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
God save you.
It took quite some doing, but I have all the pieces.
Really? Well, that is marvelous. Give it to me, and I'll get to work right away. Here's your money, and if you want to see the result, come by tomorrow. I should have it done by.
Fine. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll be back at you soon.
I'm at your...
Where do I...
May the Lord watch over.
I need to keep that.
God be with you. Take care.
No. You're not going to describe... You shut up, fucker. You know how to play this game.
No, go and stop right now.
You cunt.
I am honored, but
So, have you forged the sword?
no. God be with you. God be with you.
So, have you forged the sword?
I certainly have.
And?
It's wondrous. Even I can feel its power. I think this is my life's greatest work. I'll never make anything to match it. Do you want to buy it?
Very well. I'll buy it.
I knew you'd appreciate it. May the Lord watch over you.
Oh, there it is. This? Dual spell. I don't want to fuck with.
What the hell was that?
Wine squeezed from grapes.
Facebook's this.